How emotional work healed my lower back pain. I had chronic lower back pain from the time I was 19 to the time I was 24. From 19 to 20, I pretty much got it healed up, but I wasn't really doing anything to put pressure on it. But then from 22 to 24, I started doing CrossFit, and that was really when things escalated in my lower back pain. At first, it was just kind of annoying, but once the WOD would start in CrossFit, you get an adrenaline rush and it would go away. It wasn't until it got so bad that I couldn't even participate in the workouts that I finally started to do something about it. And I would have to do 20 minutes of stretches every morning just to get out of bed. And then I would proceed to go to the bathtub where I would soak in Epsom salt for another 20 minutes just to get my day going. So it took me 40 minutes each day just to get my day going. And that's what really got me to start addressing this issue, was because I was actually losing time out of my life because of this issue. So I was going to physical therapy twice a month. I was also going to acupuncture twice a month. And what really did it for me was all of these tools and all of these modalities that I knew that typically worked were not working. And so I watched a Tony Robbins documentary called I Am Not Your Guru on Netflix. And in one of the bonus scenes, it said that one of the girls had chronic lower back pain going into Date with Destiny. And by the end of the event, she no longer had chronic lower back pain. And I can't tell you anything that when I read that, other than when I read that on the end credits thing, I just knew that that was my issue. I knew that all this pain in my lower back was a combination of all the things that I had not addressed in my life. So I started doing emotional work. I actually ended up going to that Tony Robbins event. By the end of the Tony Robbins event, after we had worked through a bunch of emotional work, I had no lower back pain, which I actually didn't know how I was going to get through the event. I just kind of trusted that once I got there and started working on these things, the pain would go away. And to my surprise, it did. If I ever hyperextended, that was when the pain would shoot down my legs. And I remember being at the event and I kept trying to get the pain to be there and it wouldn't. It was actually pretty amazing. And since then, that was in 2019. I am recording this in 2025. I've had 2 flare-ups and have been able to ask my back that, what am I avoiding? What is going on? Because that's usually what it is for me. And within a few minutes, I can get the pain to go away. And this instance in my life was really got me down this path of understanding emotions, understanding repressed emotions in the body and how they create physical pain. And since then, I've been able to help 2 people cancel surgeries that they were going to have when all it was suppressed emotions. You have chronic lower back pain. It typically links back to 3 issues: financial issues, repressed trauma, specifically sexual abuse trauma, and the third one is anger or resentment. Journal on those and let me know what you find in the pain of your back.